So guys, this clip is going to be prefacing all of my Slayer guides, and if you want to see the differences in terms of combat styles between Legacy, Full Manual, Revolution, and as well as momentum in terms of XP rates and my opinion, be sure to click the annotation on screen right now, which will take you to a separate video with all of those things that you need to know. Hey, what's going on guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to be going through how to kill Abyssal Demon, different places and different gear setups that you can use, as well as XP rates. So if you do enjoy it, be sure to throw this video a thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. The only real requirements for killing Abyssal Demons, as in things that you need without which you cannot kill them, is 85 Slayer, so make sure you have that before going and trying to kill Abyssal Demons. Now the thing I recommend while killing Abyssal Demons include your best slash weapons, because they are weak to slash. Now if you don't have a slash weapon but you do have a different style weapon of a higher tier, then make sure you use the higher tier weapon, because that will obviously do a bit more damage and you don't need to worry about slash too much. That's only if you're lower level. Mauritania Legs 4, now this is really useful if you're in the Slayer Tower, because it gives you 10% extra Slayer XP when killing Abyssal Demons, and also a Beast of Burden helps a lot, especially the Pack Yak, because with the Pack Yak you can bank the Infernal Ashes that the Abyssal Demons drop. Every single drop is at least an Infernal Ash, and if you don't have a Pack Yak, you have a War Toad or something like that, then you can just fill it up with Infernal Ashes, and if you want to bank then you can, or if not you can stay for the rest of the trip. That all depends on personal preference. The first place in which you can kill Abyssal Demons is a place that I do not recommend unless you don't have access to the next two places, is the Abyss, which you can get to via the map on screen right here. You have to teleport with the Dark Mage, who is, I believe, in level 5 Wilderness, just northwest of the Grand Exchange. The second place that you can kill Abyssal Demons is in Curadel's dungeon, and this place is good because it's really easy to get to if you do have ferocious rings, and you can only kill them if you have a task of them in here, so it won't be crowded with people who aren't on task, which is another advantage. And also they drop ferocious rings in here, and you can use the ferocious ring for a damage bonus against them. So all in all, Curadel's dungeon is a really nice place to kill Abyssal Demons. So as you can see on screen right here, another place you can kill the Abyssal Demons is in the Canopus Slayer Tower. You can get here using the fairy rings, and I've got a map of every different way to get here, which includes the fairy ring, teleport to Canopus via the Carol teleport, a home port, which is the lodestone in Canopus, and the best way to get here is actually with the Slayer ring enchanted, which teleports you directly to the Canopus Slayer Tower. So on screen right now you should see the gear that I recommend for killing Abyssal Demons in Curadel's dungeon. As usual, if you don't have anything here like overloads or a Pack Yak, just be sure to downgrade them to whatever you do have, if that's extremes or supers, and for a Pack Yak if that's a War Tortoise, and that's mainly because you want to be collecting the Infernal Ashes. I also brought an upgraded gem bag because they do drop quite a lot of uncut gems, and if you are short on space then it is actually quite good to bring Alch runes if you can Alch, because they do drop quite a bit of rune items like rune chain bodies, and you can Alch them instead of having to keep them in your inventory. That's if you don't have a Pack Yak. With a Pack Yak all of that is fine. And here you can see the gear I recommend for killing Abyssal Demons in the Slayer Tower. Now I would only really recommend this if you do have the Mauritania Legs 4, because of the 10% extra Slayer XP bonus. If you don't have those, then you might as well kill them in Curadel's dungeon with the ferocious ring for the damage bonus. But everything here is actually the same as the Curadel setup except for the legs, and you do have a Slayer ring in your inventory with this one because it teleports you directly to the Slayer Tower, which makes getting there and banking quite a lot easier. So guys, when you actually go ahead and kill the Abyssal Demons, they will always drop Infernal Ashes, as you can see in the bottom left. Now that's where most of your money will come from, because it's a guaranteed drop. You can pick those up and bank them with a Pack Yak, or store them with the Beast of Burden. Also you can actually bring Infernal Urns and get some prayer XP from them, but that all depends on what you want. They also drop Abyssal Whips, which are quite cheap nowadays, if I could get my words out, but they are still like worth picking up. They have over 50k I believe. Abyssal Wand and Orb are the two most expensive drops that you want to make sure that you do pick up for while killing Abyssal Demons, because they are quite rare, and when you do get them, it's a nice couple of mil in your pocket. So getting onto the interesting part of this video, the actual Slayer rate or XP rate per hour is 140k Slayer XP per hour. You should get around 300 or just over 300k melee XP per hour in your designated skill, and Abyssal Demons can rake in around 1.5 million GP per hour. That is without Abyssal Wand and Orb drops being taken into account. That's only with the Infernal Ashes, and the charms are really good. They do drop crimsons quite often, and blues as well. So yeah, that's pretty decent on that front. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you do feel I could have improved on the quality or the information of this guide, be sure to put that down in the comments. I'm always up for constructive criticism. As usual, throw this video a like if you did enjoy it or find it useful, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.